Good morning, besties. I am on my way to Minnesota to go thrifting. I booked a hotel last night at like 9 p.m. for tonight. So I'm starting out at the Chaska Bins, and I've been thrifting in Minnesota a couple times, and usually the Chaska Bins is pretty good. And from the other Minnesota resellers that I follow, it looks like Chaska is like their number one as well. So I just crossed the border into Minnesota, stopped at a rest station, and hopefully I can find some good stuff today. I made it! I listened to 4 Taylor Swift albums on my drive, ate like 3 granola bars. I'm ready to go. I really hope they have a bathroom in there because I've been driving for a while now. So here we go. Also, one thing about me is I keep gloves in my glove box. Like, I take the name literally. So I'm always ready if the bins are around. Okay, just spent 4 hours at the bins, which is the longest I've ever spent at the bins anywhere. Got Patagonia, Lululemon, Good American, Frame, Free People, Anthropology, the list goes on and on. Keep watching, I'll do a haul at the end of this. But they have tiered pricing, so the more you buy, the cheaper it is. And so I got a bunch of clothes. I threw some stuff back after looking at it. And I was like, I don't know if I'm just right at that 25-pound mark. Let me just grab a few more things to make sure I get to the level where the pricing is cheapest. And I ended up putting one other sweater in my cart. I went to check out. I had 41 pounds of stuff. So visualizing it, I could not tell how much I had, but my trunk is full now. I'm considering, so I'm definitely going to go get lunch right now. I'm considering just coming back here after lunch and just buying a bunch more stuff real cheap here instead of going to a bunch of other Goodwills and spending time driving between them. So I might do that. We'll see how I'm feeling. For now, I'm going to go get some local cuisine, Chipotle. Okay, I had lunch at Chipotle, and then I was about to come back to the bins, and I saw that there was a regular Goodwill 2 minutes away from that Chipotle. So I went there, found some decent stuff. If you are not aware, if you join Minnesota's Goodwill Rewards program, you get a 25% off code to use within a week. So the first time I came to Source in Minnesota, I joined. The second time I came, I made my mom join and screenshot it and send me her code. And then this time I made my dad do it. So if you are my friend, at some point I probably will ask you to join for me. So anyways, use that, got 25% off, came back to the bins. It was 4 o'clock, and they start taking out rows of stuff and not replacing it. So there was only 2 rows of clothes out. So basically if you come after 4 p.m., it's not really worth it. But I got another 12 pounds of stuff. So about to head to my hotel now, since most Goodwills are about to be closing for the day. It's 40 minutes away, and it's now rush hour. So I didn't plan this very well, but I have some snacks, I have some water, so I'll be good to go. Now I have to decide what I'm going to eat for dinner, and then I have a book, and I'm going to read tonight, and it's going to be so nice. Okay, finished thrifting for the day, got back to my hotel room. I posted some Instagram stories about that I've been at the Chaska Bins and that I'm here for the night. And a bunch of my Minnesota followers sent me oh, check out this Goodwill, check out this place, blah, blah, blah. So thank you to everyone who did that. One person did really tempt me. She was like, you should go to this one tonight if it's close to your hotel. And I looked up and it's 15 minutes away and it doesn't close until 9 p.m. And it was 6 p.m. at that point. I was like, I could go there for a couple hours, but I thrifted for 8 hours today. And I am so tired. And I'm going to do it again tomorrow. So I am staying in Brooklyn Park near the Goodwill outlet. I can say that I'm at the La Quinta Inn because by the time you watch this, I'll be gone. La Quinta, if you would like to sponsor me, let me know. Their prices were way cheaper than Marriott for the area. So this is nice. It's just me. The shower is so pretty. Maybe I should give you guys a little tour. Welcome to my crib. Anyways, I'm eating some Panda Express now. Panda Express, if you want to sponsor me. And I'm gonna make a game plan for tomorrow. So I'm trying to be back in Iowa by 6 p.m. to go to this networking thing that I'm a part of, and I don't want to miss that. I feel like every month I show up and I have some other like big exciting thing to announce, like, guys, I'm going to Guatemala, guys, I got laid off, and then this time I'll be like, guys, I got a job. Last time I was asking everybody, I was like, do you guys think I should just cash out my life insurance policy and like travel for a year? And they were all like, yeah, you should do it. And then I got a job offer, so they're gonna be really disappointed, but they can't be mad at me because none of them cashed out their life insurance policies and traveled for a year. They're all working their full-time jobs. So anyways, I don't have as long tomorrow to thrift because I need to leave here probably about like 1. So the bins opens at 8 a.m. What? I'm such an early bird. I'm probably gonna wake up naturally at like 6 a.m. and then I'll have breakfast here at the La Quinta Inn for free. It's included. Woo! Check them out. They also have a pool. I didn't bring my swimsuit. I should have, but I was like, you know what? I have a pool at my apartment and it's not gonna be, and I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of time to use the pool, but I should have brought my swimsuit now. I regret it. But anyways, I'm gonna eat my Panda Express. Got some orange chicken and white rice and a fortune cookie. I'll film myself opening that. I brought my book to read. I'm such a nerd. Honestly, I'm totally fine with this like night alone in a hotel. Like, this is fun for me. So I'm having a good time. I love these little thrift trips to Minnesota. And I think it's better to go thrifting, sourcing on weekdays compared to weekends because then it's less busy. So like that's what I try to do every time I come to Minnesota. Like I usually go sourcing on weekdays. Occasionally I'll like go on like a Sunday or something if it's like the end of my trip, but that's my strategy. And it's been working out so far. I found some good stuff today. Stay tuned for the haul. I hope that it says you're gonna find Rothy's tomorrow. Antiques. Let's see. I feel like I just have to eat half of the fortune cookie before I read the fortune in order for it to come true. You light up the room with your smile. It won't focus. Oh, that's really cute, but it's not a fortune. But it made me happy. Thanks, Panda Express. All right, day 2 of thrifting. I have made it to the Brooklyn Park bins, as you can see. It is 7:38 a.m. Their bins open at 8 a.m. The ones in Des Moines don't open until 10 a.m. So I like this. I'm a morning person. I'm ready to fight someone if I need to. I found a Patagonia quilted pullover here last time I was here. So manifesting that same energy for myself today. I got gas before coming here, had breakfast at the hotel. So I'm ready to go. Hopefully going to be here for at least a couple hours. And then I'm going to make my way to some other stores, heading south and ultimately back towards Iowa, hoping to leave the area around 1 p.m. So that gives me 5 hours to thrift. So I definitely think I can find some more good stuff today. Maybe another Jenni Kayne sweater. I also found 2 Ted Baker sweaters yesterday. Stay tuned for the haul later because there was definitely some good stuff. I picked up a Patagonia that was branded and stained. But the branding is just like a little patch sewed on. It's not embroidered, so I think I can very easily use a seam ripper and get that off. And then I'm hoping the stains come out. If not, then oh well, it was light enough that whatever. But anyways, I'm very excited for the Brooklyn Park bins. And I pulled in and there were some t-shirt bros like showing each other t-shirts at the trunk of their car. One of them just pulled in next to me. I gotta go. Okay, bye. Guys, I am not aggressive enough for the Brooklyn Park bins. I'm a lover, not a fighter. It was very dry. So I was there for like an hour and a half. And so I'm gonna hit up some other thrift stores now. Honestly, nothing super great there. I found some Hokas. They are my size. They're a cute light purple color. They do have a tiny hole in them, so I'm gonna wash them, see if I like them. If not, I think I can flip them for an easy $15, and that'll cover my haul there. So hopefully I find some better stuff today. Okay, so I started off day 2 at the Brooklyn Park bins, and one thing that I've never seen before at any bins is people just like lined up water bottles outside to hold their spot. Like, someone even put out like a mini travel deodorant there, and people just respected it. I was like, very interesting. I've never been to the Chaska bins right when it opens, because it opens at 8 a.m. and I'd have to leave Iowa at like 4 a.m. So yeah, I've never seen that before, and I posted it on Instagram, and a lot of other people said they hadn't seen that before. A handful of people were like, oh, my bins does that too. But anyways, that was kind of dry. Then I went to a Salvation Army, got some stuff there, and then I put in a Goodwill in Google Maps or Apple Maps, and then I drove there, and it was like a school. I was like, this isn't Goodwill. So I was like, okay, wasted some time there. So then I just drove to another Salvation Army, and at that point I was kind of tired and like needing to start heading home, so that ended the trip. But I got a ton of stuff. I just carried it all up from my car, and I'm ready to film this haul. There is a lot. It's gonna take me a while to get this all listed, so if you're watching this video and you're interested in anything, let me know. Either leave a comment or shoot me a DM on Instagram. I am probably a bit more responsive on Instagram. So let's jump in. Starting out strong at the Chaska bins, we have Lululemon Crept leggings. These are my size. They are a 6. They do need some fabric shaving in the crotch, but I was like, I love a good pair of Lululemons for cheap, so I'm gonna pick them up. Then this is a new to me brand. This is Alex Mill, and I think it was Emily Welch who shared this in her stories years ago. That if you are looking at a brand and you're not sure if it's worth it, tags that are stitched on the sides instead of across the top are usually more expensive. So I looked at this, I was like, I'll give it a shot. It looks kind of expensive. Here are comps. I was like, this is worth picking up from bins prices. This is a medium. And then before I went to the bins, I was like, I really hope I find Patagonia. And would you look at that? Patagonia Women's Nano Puff Vest. This is a medium. The issue is that it does have this branded patch here, Garden Builders, and then another on the back. And it also has a couple stains. And I looked at this and I was like, do I pick it up as a project or do I just throw it back? And I was like, you know, this is pretty light. This is probably like $1. So I picked it up, and here's my reasoning for it. This branding, it's not embroidered, it's just a patch stitched on the edges. So that should be pretty easy to come off. And then, you know, I'll spray it with some stain removers, see if I can get those off. If not, I'll just list it with stains. And I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, oh, I'm going camping and it's probably gonna get dirty anyways. I don't really care. I just like want a good deal, and they know it'll be good quality. So I'm sure I can sell that even if it's stained. So picked that up. And then another awesome thing, these Good American jeans. I've only found Good American one other time. These are a size 10, distressed. They are skinny jeans, so it seems like skinny jeans are definitely not as in style anymore, especially based on all the jeans that I found at the bins. There were a ton of skinny jeans, a ton of jeggings. No one wants to wear jeggings anymore. It's all about like the straight leg, the mom jean fit now. But I know there are still some people out there who want skinny jeans. And honestly, for some outfits, I think they still look better. So picked those up because they were really good. And then I bought some dental floss. This is like such a tiny bikini, but it's Frankie's Bikinis. And I don't remember who I heard this from, but this brand is very expensive. It's new with tags. It still has the liner inside. And you know, at bins prices, this is super cheap. I was really hoping I would find the top, but I did not. But even selling that alone would still be worth it. Moving on to my denim pile. So picked up these Hollister shorts. Hollister is decent right now. These are button fly. These are mom shorts. I sold a pair of these a couple weeks ago, so I was like, those will be good. American Eagle, distressed. These This style I've actually not sold before. Highest Rise 90s Boyfriend. Have not seen that before, but these are size 2. I was like, you know, there's still like the straight leg distressed style. American Eagle denim is usually pretty popular. I know myself, I have a few pairs of shorts that I'm like, oh, these are nice, I'm gonna keep them. So pick those up. And then someone else who looked like a reseller like myself, who would like be selling similar things, like skipped over these in a bin. These are Spanx, again, skinny jeans. They are slightly distressed. These are a women's XL. So I was like, these are gonna be really good. And then frame jeans. I also don't think I've ever picked up these before. These are size 25. These are also skinny, but I checked comps and I was like, you know, they look decent enough that I'm gonna pick them up, that it'll still be worth it. Okay, these shorts are so cute. Little like color black PacSun shorts. These are mom shorts. They're size 24. I was like, oh man, they're not my size. It is getting to be kind of the end of summer, so I'm going to prioritize listing all of my shorts and tank tops that I got first, to hopefully sell those before people stop buying those. But I was like, it's the beginning of July, so people still have some time. And then another pair of American Eagle jeans. These are the relaxed mom jeans, different than the mom jeans. Not quite sure why. These are 12 extra long. And I've never picked up extra long before. I've picked up tall, but we'll see how these do. I was like, black's good, they're distressed, and a popular style, so. And I am considering starting to consign some stuff here. There's a place called Stuff Etc. And I know someone else from Instagram had messaged me. She works at Stuff part-time, and she said, I actually make more money consigning stuff from the bins at Stuff Etc. than I do from working there. I was like, interesting. So I kept that in mind when I was picking up stuff, that even if I was like, oh, I know this would take me forever to list, and it would sit in my death pile for a long time, I was like, could I consign this and probably make some money? So I picked up a couple of things that, you know, maybe I wouldn't normally have picked up, but I'm gonna try something new. And I was like, this is cheap enough that it's worth it for me to experiment. So one of those things is this little like Renaissance dress with like this corset. I want to say this is a women's medium, but it's not like super great quality or anything. It's just like Halloween costume material. But there is a Renaissance fair in Iowa. So I was like, okay, if I can sign that, like someone could buy it for that or Halloween. But I might just list it online to start. And then next, this Eloquii, this like sequined white maxi dress. This is a size 16, new with tags. I was like, this would be perfect if someone's like getting married and just like wants a casual dress for like some event, or maybe they're renewing their vows and need something. And comps on that looked pretty decent. Here they are. So picked that up. This honestly might be for me. I do not know this brand. Wasabi and Mint. But it was new with tags. I was like, that's kind of cute for me. Gotta treat myself too, you know? This is something else that I might consign. This brand is so cute. And I've seen this dress in so many different brands, so many different colors now. It's a maxi dress with like a slit, but then underneath is like a romper. And it's like lace on the back. But these have been very popular. I've seen for like maternity shoots, and I was like, you know, this is a nice fall color. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna try consigning this, because personally it takes me forever to list maxi dresses, just because I have to move so much stuff out of the way of my like photographing area so I can like stand back far enough and get everything in it. So I'm gonna try that out. And then this cute little fall dress. This is hem and thread. I'll pick it up sometimes. But this little corduroy button-up dress, I was like, that's super cute. This is a medium. And another dress. This is Loft. Again, I don't pick it up super often, but this was new with tags. This like off-the-shoulder maxi dress. I was like, this is so cute. I don't think I'm gonna try consigning this, just because it's like very clearly like a spring summery print, and I'm worried that it wouldn't sell and then they'd have to like discount it a bunch and I like ultimately wouldn't make any money on it. So I'm gonna list that myself. Hopefully can get that to sell. And then this Free People size small, like linen, kind of like denim looking jumpsuit with this little belt. I was like super cute, kind of got the wide leg going on. So we'll see how that goes. I actually did not check comps on that. I was like, oh, Free People, a good condition, I will get it. And then we got just this Zara cheetah print sweater. This is a large. Might try consigning that, not sure yet. Then, let me flip this around far enough. This is Wilfred, which I want to say is an Aritzia brand. This cute little halter top bodysuit, this is a medium. Again, this might end up being mine for some amount of time, but I was like, that's really cute. We have another Free People. This is just a black long sleeve bodysuit. This is a small. And then a brand that I don't find very often, Lovers and Friends. This is a size medium. Just this little like slightly cropped cardigan. I was like, awesome. This Free People, again, kind of more like cropped length, size medium top. I was like, that's really cute. I might also have to wear that one. This I was kind of on the fence with. This is Anthropologie Pilcrow, and it looks like the newer tag, so I picked it up. Just this kind of like little flare sleeve black top. Kind of basic, not gonna go for a ton, but I was like, you know, it's cheap enough. And then, so I had been standing on the side, like sorting through all of my stuff. And this woman next to me, she was like, oh, do you like Madewell and Anthropologie? I was like, yeah. And she like handed me some things. She's like, these aren't gonna work for me, but like you can look through them. I was like, that's so nice. And so probably like the best thing she handed me was this Madewell sweater. It's kind of got like a blazer vibe to it. This is a size small. This feels like 35% wool. I was gonna say it feels like wool. I think wool's kind of itchy, honestly. And then just a couple other things she handed me. This is a Maeve top. On second thought, I'm thinking I should have like thrown this back. This is a women's 12. Again, just kind of basic, but I was like, you know, it's pretty lightweight. I might as well get it. Anyways, I threw that in my cart, even though it was pretty light. And then this is like an older Free People tag. I've never seen this before. Just this little like floral tank top. Ah, dang it, it's got a hole in it. Okay, well, you know, that was pretty cheap. So at least I found out now before photographing it. Of course, it's not a trip to Minnesota without picking up some twins gear. So I have this 1987 crew neck sweatshirt. This is an extra large. I feel like it's maybe a little small for an extra large, maybe more like a large. But I was like, I can't believe no one else has picked that up. And then this like basic jersey, adult extra large. I was like, you know, it's baseball season, I'm gonna get it. I picked up this New with Tags Kendall and Kylie sweater. This isn't a brand that I pick up super often, but I was like, you know what, it's New with Tags. Soon it's gonna be fall. Very soft. So thought I would give that a shot. Then found this Stitch Fix top, New with Tags. This is West Kai? I don't know which it is. But just this loose little blouse that it like ties in the front or the back. Size XL, New with Tags. Stitch Fix stuff that is New with Tags. If it's semi-cute, I pick it up. Especially larger sizes do great because a lot of that stuff you can only buy if you have a Stitch Fix membership. And I know some people are like, well, I don't like need it every month, so then they just buy the stuff secondhand because it's easy to find a lot of stuff New with Tags from Stitch Fix because when people get their bundles of stuff shipped to their door, they get a discount if they keep everything. So like if they're on the fence about one thing, but it like makes it all cheaper, usually they'll keep it, they don't wear it, and then they end up donating it. So that's why it's like kind of common to see Stitch Fix New with Tags stuff at thrift stores. Then got this Wild Fox like thermal. I was kind of on the fence about it, but I have sold it before. This is a double XL, so I was like, okay. I probably need some more larger sizes in my closet, just because I think that stuff sells really fast. So I was like, gotta pick it up where I can. And then this is something I might consign. This is an Under Armour hoodie, size small. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like a kind of metallic-y sheen to it in person. So I was like, that's kind of fun. And then this is a men's REI hoodie. Again, might consign this. Then I got this Torrid. This is a super long cheetah print cardigan. I was a little on the fence about it because it's so like big and so it's kind of heavy, but it's a size 4 and I was like, you know, I think that'll sell pretty well. Got this Champion hoodie. I picked up multiple Champion items. Size small. Picked up this Champion reverse weave. This is an XL. Might consider consigning this, we'll see. I have a ton of sweatshirts and hoodies listed already and like my bins of them are overflowing. So I'm like, okay, I need to like get some of them out the door. Also might consign this, might keep it and list it myself. This is a Nike double XL like half zip rain jacket. It needs a good washing, but I was like, you know what? It's men's, it's a larger size. I think that's gonna do really well. Got this Adidas hoodie, also might consign this. This is a medium. And then this Nike hoodie, this is a boys XL. So I don't sell a ton of kids clothing. I don't know much about it, but brands where they have like an adult version, such as Patagonia, Carhartt, Harley Davidson, Nike, I've seen those do well from what I've tried selling so far. Was also on the fence about this. This is a Joy Lab Target brand pullover Sherpa, but it retailed for like $40 and it's new with tags and it's a large. So picked that up to give it a shot. Then got this women's North Face vest. This is a medium. North Face has been a pretty good brand for me recently. So I've been picking it up more. And now that I say that, someone submitted an offer on a North Face jacket for me on Facebook just last night. Need to go accept that. And then Ted Baker London. I have found this brand one other time and I found it twice in this bins trip. So this sweater, this like little quarter zip, does need some fabric shaving, but then I think it'll be pretty good to go. And then this Ted Baker sweater, also this one's in like great condition. There was like maybe a loose thread I saw somewhere, but these are both Ted Baker size 5. Ted Baker is one of those brands that has like a different sizing chart. So 5 is probably like an XL. I'd have to look at it. I'm gonna look it up, and usually on those I will, if the sizing chart for a brand is weird, I will put that in the listing like as one of the photos. And then when I put like size Ted Baker 5, see photos for sizing chart similar to a size XL. That's kind of what I'll put in the description on those. And then last thing from this stop, I got this LL Bean full zip. This is like a kind of like fake looking Patagonia. This is a men's large. It does have embroidery on the sleeve, which I was kind of like, do I really want another like project item? I picked it up. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. So that was stop number 1 at the Chaska bins. I got 41 pounds. It came out to about $69. When I was there, I had like gone down an aisle. They're very particular about rules at the Chaska bins. If you ever go, here's your warning. I follow the arrows. You got to go a certain way down all the bins. And I was like at this bin and there was like another lady there, but there was enough room for me. And she goes, it's only 1 per bin. I was like, oh, sorry, I'm not from here. But then I like looked around more at the bins and like other people were shopping 2 to a bin. And I was like, I don't know if that's really a rule anymore. Like maybe that was a COVID rule and then maybe they got rid of it and she still thinks it's a rule. Maybe it is a rule and just no one else was following it and no employees were enforcing it. I don't know. I kind of stayed to my own bin after that. I was like, I don't want to get yelled at again. So Step number 1. All right, so then I went to lunch and I just happened to pick a Chipotle near a regular Goodwill. So I was like, okay, I'll stop in. And I was like, I know I have a 25% discount. So I kept that in mind when I was looking at stuff. This is like literally one of the first things I found. This is in the men's section. This is the Uprising Hoodie. This is a small. And I know this price would probably scare most people away. This was $20. I got 25% off, so it was like 15 bucks. I regularly sell these for like 30 bucks. Larger sizes, you know, you can get 40, but I was like, I know this will sell. It's in good condition, so picked that up. And then this location marked up Lululemon, Athleta was really marked up, Free People. So that was kind of unfortunate. So if I only found this Lululemon cheap because they must have missed it. But I looked at this print and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a Lululemon print. It is. This was $4. I got it for $3. This is cool. Still not sure. Just a little men's quarter zip. Comps looked decent, so picked that up. And then this like vintage Hanes, kind of like Aboriginal print. I was like, this acid wash is very cool. And this is a XXL, so that'll be good. And lastly, I just picked up this men's Nike hoodie. Nothing super special, but it was in good condition and it is a medium. So that was my next stop. I spent $37. Okay, so then after that, it was like 3:45. And I was like, you know, I could like drive farther and go to some more other Goodwills. But I was like, you know, I think I'm just gonna go back to the Chaska Bins because it's close enough. They're open till 6. And I was like, gas is really expensive. I'll just go back. And it was a mixed bag. So starting off with the best thing I found, this is Jenni Kayne. And if you don't know, this is hella expensive. The tag with like the information, this is 70% baby alpaca, not regular alpaca. So the thing, it was funny. I picked this up. I was like, oh, this feels really nice. And I looked at the tag and I was like, Jenni Kayne. And I was like, you know, that sounds kind of familiar. I'm going to throw it in my cart and I'll check comps like at the end. So I was like going through and I looked it up and I couldn't find the exact sweater when I was there. And then later at my hotel, I found out, and it's this fisherman cable sweater. So yeah, it's selling for like over $200 on Poshmark. And I found it at the Chaska Bins. Oh my gosh. So anyways, that was really great. Annie from Annie's Lovely Things, she sent me a message. She's like, what size is that? And she's like, I might be interested. I was like, okay, let me get home and like check it for flaws because I was just so excited. I threw it into my cart, but it looks good. So I'm gonna have to send Annie a message. So that was the best thing. But otherwise at the bins there, it seems like after 4 p.m. it's not really worth going because they stop like bringing out new stuff and they start taking away the bins that are out on the floor already. I'm like, let people shop in those already if they're out here and if you're not gonna replace them. But it's like their way to just like gradually move people out, I guess. Anyways, found these Hudson jeans, looked them up, they looked decent, more skinny jeans to add to my pile. It actually takes me like quite a while to list denim. I wait until I have a huge pile and do it all at once. So I'm gonna be having myself a denim day real soon. Then these are probably for me, Wild Fable high-rise mom jeans. I kind of just wanted to try out Wild Fable. Their Target brand. I wanted to see how their jeans are. So I got those. This was one of the first things I found. This is a little Madewell skirt, size 4. It looks like it had been in the stores for $5.99 and no one bought it. But I was like, that's really cute. Nice fall color. So that was good. American Eagle high-rise shorts. Often pick these up, size 2. This brand is Sandy and Sid, which I've never heard of, but this logo looks like hem and thread or kind of like maybe Altered State. I don't know. It's this little like wrap button striped dress. I was like, that's really cute. I'm going to a winery this weekend. I would love to wear that, but I don't have time to wash it before I go. So I'm gonna have to wear something else. And then this Urban Outfitters romper, and it like ties in the back. I was like, that's really cute. And then this is a brand that I've never picked up before. This is Hannah Anderson. I've looked at it before, but just like never ended up getting it. There was like a pair of pants in one bin, and I was like, oh, you know, like it's just the pants. And then like a couple bins down, I found the top, and I was like, okay, I guess if I have both pieces. These are a US size 8. Comps on Poshmark were like maybe like 20 bucks for a set, but I was like, you know, these are in good condition, and I don't sell a ton of kids stuff, so I wanted to try it out. Got these Athleta leggings. These are the Cruise Jogger in Power Vita. And I actually sold a pair of Athleta joggers like last week. These need a little fabric shaving, but they are a size small. I was like, you know, worst case scenario, I keep them for myself. But, and then this was something I was like kind of on the fence about. It's Rosie the Riveter, but it's like Steelers. This is a women's medium, if anyone out there is looking. Amber Resells, I know you said your family's into the Steelers when we went to the bins together. Maybe someone needs this. I was kind of on the fence about that, but again, the bins are like, the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So I actually did not get enough stuff that trip around to get to the cheapest level, but still got some stuff. Lots of it. This is a North Face men's medium zip-up fleece. I was like, that'll do great. Might consign that just because I have a lot of them. Some men's Adidas gray joggers. These are size large, if anyone is looking. Little Vineyard Vines vest. This is an extra small. I think I sold a Vineyard Vines vest in this same style like a couple years ago. Something else I might consign. This is just a cute little American Eagle sweater. Very soft. And then got a couple J. Crew sweaters. This is just basic. There was like a couple tiny snags, but I was like, I think I can just cut them off and it'll be okay. And then also this J. Crew XL cardigan. Again, might consign this just to move it quickly. I feel like sweaters don't move super fast for me, so I might go put those out. Except for sweaters like this, Erin Sweater Market. This is made in Ireland and it is wool. This is a large. I've sold a couple of these before. No particular brand, but just the made in Ireland, made in Scotland, handmade wool. Those are pretty expensive, and anything that's made in like a European country, it's usually pretty expensive to produce the item. So the original price of the item is pretty high, which gives it a better resale value. So pick that up, a men's large sweater, zips in the front. Thought that might be good. So at this stop, I bought 13 pounds, ended up paying almost $25. I guess I also picked up these velvet hangers. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just like buying velvet hangers one at a time when I find them at the bins. It was actually Jamie from Moon River Vintage. She used to be Wagner Wardrobe. And she posted that she did this at the bins, and I was like, honestly, that's so smart. I don't know if this actually comes out to be any cheaper than buying just a whole bunch at once, but I feel better because otherwise these would have gone to a landfill. So that was the end of day one at the bins. I bought so much stuff, and there's a lot more. Okay, day two went to the Brooklyn Park bins, and I've actually been to all the bins in the Minneapolis area before last year. So I like kind of knew what to expect. A lot of people in my DMs said that Chaska was the best. Some people said that Brooklyn Park was the best. Some people said St. Paul was the best. So kind of a mixed bag. I definitely think I prefer Chaska. Maybe it was just the time of day that I went. Actually, Shauna Thrifts, she has also been to the Chaska bins. She said it gives aggressive mom and Depop kid vibes. And I was like, you're right. Whereas the Brooklyn Park bins, it gives vintage t-shirt bro vibes. So that's what I was getting, at least. Anyways, so definitely smaller haul from Brooklyn Park, but here we go. First off, these Hoka's, women's size 9. Bottom, there's like a little bit of wear to the tread. There's a tiny hole in the toe. They also wrote 12-2022 here, so I don't know if someone just like wore them for a year and a half, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna try them out, see how they are. Even like kind of damaged Hoka's will still sell. So at bins prices, like these were super cheap. I paid $15 total for this entire haul I'm about to show you. So let's say these were like $2. I can easily get like 15-20 bucks out of these if I decide I don't want them. And if I do want them and I really like them, then I'll know it's worth it to spend money to get a nice pair. Also for myself, I got some Old Navy socks, which is funny because a couple weeks ago I was like, some things you can't thrift, and I was buying socks, and here I am. More Minnesota Twins. Love the embroidered stuff. This is not single stitch, but it is Lee. The size tag's worn off, but I was like, I better hide that from the vintage t-shirt bros just in case they decide they want it. And then a little American Eagle romper. I was like, this is pretty cute. This is a size small. And I got a lot of denim at the bins here. So more Wild Fable jeans. These are, again, the highest rise mom jeans. These are different size than the other pair I got because I wanted to try out both sizes. And it's also something like high rise mom jeans are in right now, so I think they'll sell if I decide I don't want them. Got these American Eagle mom jeans. These are size 4. Light wash. I know someone out there watching this. They're like, I want those. 20 bucks, they're yours. Picked up these Can jeans. I haven't picked up a ton of Can before, but if you've watched Amber Resell, she recently did a video where she sold a bunch of stuff for $20 and she picked these up. So I was like, you know, it's at the bins. These are size 26. I do like this little like distressing here and on the bottom, so we will see how those do. I've sold Nuitex Can jeans before, so this ain't my first rodeo. And then these are really good. These are Levi's women's button fly distressed shorts. These are size 28. And if you're ever looking at the women's shorts, the size tag on these are really weird. So they have these like, don't wash them, and then something in another language. You have to like flip this up, and then this tiny tag right here says W28, waist 28. That is where you find the size tag, for those who are wondering, because it took me a while to find it originally, but now I know. These are, again, American Eagle high-rise festival shorts. These have like 2 very, very tiny spots on the back, and I was like, oh, they might have to be mine. Because yeah, I have some like shorts right now for summer where I'm like, I don't really like these, and I always like put them on, and then I always like change into something else, and I'm like, I just need to get rid of them and like get shorts that like I actually like. So that's what I'm trying to do. Then we have this Adidas black hoodie. This is a size large. Again, might consign this just because it was so cheap, and then I can, you know, move some inventory faster and kind of make it like a bit more passive. Obviously, it's still not going to be like 100% passive. I still have to like source and like take the stuff to the consignment store, but that's the plan. And then I got this brand Promesa. Nothing really special, but look how cute this bodysuit is. Like ribbed, it's got the little like sheer sleeves. This is a women's large. It does snap at the bottom. So picked that up. And then lastly, so I stayed for 2 clothing rotations, and I don't know, they were just not hitting. So in one of the clothing rotations, one of the new ones, the only thing I got was that pair of socks, even though I like lined up with everyone else and was like one of the first people in it. And then in the other clothing rotation, this Princess Polly crop top was the only thing I've got. I've actually never found Princess Polly before. I know some things are like really highly sought after. This is pretty basic, but I was like, you know, worst case scenario, I'd take it to Plato's Closet. Might try to consign that. We'll see. I've never sold it. I'm not quite sure if it's like a fast fashion brand or not, but I know that a lot of the Bachelorette contestants like buy Princess Polly and like promote it. So anyways, picked that up. My total there was $15.33, and I was like, you know, I'm not really finding a ton here. I'm going to move on. Okay, then I went to a Salvation Army. All this stuff was super cheap, and I found some good stuff. So first, these Lululemon. These are like the In the Groove pants. I couldn't find the size dot when I was at the store, so I need to look for that. They need a little bit of fabric shaving between the legs, but even though they're an older style, I was like, they're still very cheap. I'm gonna get them. And then another new to me brand, Hello Molly. This is a cute little like ruffled dress, ties in the front here. Women's medium, if anyone's looking. Honestly, a lot of this was like basic bitch stuff. So just wait, let me get into it. I found a ton of Abercrombie and Fitch there. So this just little like cute spring dress. This is a size small. This American Eagle wrap front top, size medium. Nike Skort, these are always good, size small. I actually have this same one in gray right now. I think it's also a small if anyone's looking. Olivia Rodrigo Sour shirt. This is a medium. I did not check comps on this. It was so cheap. I was like, you know, I think it'll be worth it. Just because Olivia Rodrigo's having her moment right now. She's real big. And then another thing, I've never picked up Zara jeans before, but people always talk about them. I've heard them talked about on TikTok. These are a women's 4. So I was like, I'm gonna give these a shot. Oh. This is another Abercrombie & Fitch dress. So it's like, kind of like halter style in the front, and then it has this cutout in the back. Cute yellow color. This is a medium. And then this is one of those Abercrombie athletic dresses. Everyone's talking about athletic dresses right now. They are all over TikTok, and I see a bunch of influencers wearing them. This one's a medium. This does not have built-in padding, which I wish it did, but it does have built-in shorts with pockets. Size medium if you're looking. And then I know I just said I'd like never found Princess Polly before, but here's more Princess Polly. Cute little cardigan sweater. This is an extra small / small. I was like, this honestly feels like it's new, like it's never been washed. That is in pristine condition. And then this is Who What Wear. This is a Target brand. I was like, you know, it's kind of ugly, but I'm gonna try it for me. I think if it's like unbuttoned, I think this might be cute for like meetings when I have to be on camera. Since, you know, people can only see like here up, I was like, you know, the button's the collar, maybe. Then got this Knox Rose extra large top. Knox Rose is like one of those Target brands where I'll pick it up if it's in like a larger size, like fairly cute, good condition, and it seems to sell pretty well. Then this American Eagle tie front, little bell sleeve top. This is a large. And then this really cute Abercrombie like corduroy cropped jacket. This is a medium, and I love it. Also might have to keep this for me. There's a lot of cute stuff at this place. And then, okay, moving away from the basic bitch part, I just found like a ton of Harley Davidson shirts. So this one is Louisiana, and this one is Big Island, Hawaii. Shout out to Reselling with Rachel, who's about to move to Hawaii. And this one's South Dakota. And this is a tank top from El Paso, Texas. And then I found a Harley Davidson hat. Probably needs a good wash. And then this one is Minnesota. So that was what, like 4 Harley Davidson shirts? I was like, awesome. And then just this basic National Geographic graphic tee, tie-dye, pretty cute. This is a medium. I actually bought my brother, I didn't buy it for him, I thrifted him this sweatshirt version of this and gave it to him, I think for Christmas like a year or 2 ago. But I was like, that's pretty cute, maybe I'll wear it. Athleta Gray top. Might consign this just because I don't feel like Athleta's been moving as fast for me recently as it used to, especially with like those more basic items. Something else I might consign, Champion reverse weave. This one is a small. I couldn't read it. Again, basic, but it'll sell. More Stitch Fix. This brand is Mix, and it was a XXL, so I picked it up. And a women's Champion light purple quarter zip. This one's a large. Also might consign it. A football jersey. This is the Steelers. Aren't you guys so proud of me? Lambert? If I was wrong about that, don't tell me. Lambert, I know I said I don't get them with names on the back a lot, but if I were to just like remove, then I would just wear it. I'm not gonna do that though. I think it'll still sell. That's a large. Got these 2 North Face women's large rain jackets. Again, everything was really cheap, so I think I might try consigning these. And then this sorority Alpha Chi Omega quarter zip. This is a small. With sorority items, I now only pick up certain things. Any quarter zips are really good. These are just like a good, like you're going to class, whatever kind of thing. The like woolly threads, those were very popular when like I was in college a few years ago. I don't know if they're as popular now, but I did sell a Tri-Delta one recently very fast. And now there are kind of like ribbed material ones, like sweatshirts that do really well. So I basically only pick up sweatshirts. And I try to pick up like more modern ones. Don't get anything with a year on it or like a school name. Get like the most like generic version you can. And then I also picked up this Smartwool hat. I'm thinking this is a kid's now. I don't want to put it on my head until I wash it, but I was like, Smartwool, you know, that's pretty good. So that was Salvation Army. Then I tried going to a Goodwill and it just didn't exist. So then lastly, I went to another Salvation Army. And the only thing I got there was these Balance Athletica shorts. Their logo is this triangle. They rebranded recently, like probably just a month or so ago, to Vitality. I know because I follow some influencer, because one girl in my MBA class, she's like, oh yeah, my sister's a fitness influencer. And I was like, what? And she has like 160,000 followers on Instagram. And so I followed her because I was interested in seeing like what she was doing to grow her account. And now I'm just like up to date on all the Balance Athletica / Vitality stuff. So these are women's XL. I paid $7 for them, which like not great, but they are just like basic black shorts. And I feel like that's kind of what a lot of people want. So that was the haul. Oh my gosh, I have so much to list. This took me forever to film. I still have to add stuff to my inventory. I still need to wash all of my bin stuff before I can list it. So I'm definitely busy. I thought about going to the Cedar Rapids bins today because I'm heading out that way, but bad idea. I should not go. I do not need to thrift anything else because I have my work cut out ahead of me and I am moving again in less than a month. Not super far, but I would like to move a bunch of inventory beforehand just so I have less stuff to move. So if there's anything you're interested in, check out my Facebook Marketplace. That's probably where prices are going to be cheapest for you. Otherwise, check out my Poshmark closet. That's where basically everything will be on Facebook or Poshmark. Maybe I should join Whatnot. I don't know. That seems like maybe kind of a lot for me to do when also starting a new job in a couple weeks. I am moving. So anyways, if you've watched this far, thank you so much for joining. I hope you learned maybe a few things, some brands, things to keep an eye out for, or even just some trends in general on what to look for. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I am very close to the halfway point in terms of hours watched. I am very close to having enough subscribers to be monetized. So it's looking like by the end of the year, I will be hitting my goal of being monetized by the end of the year. So if you want to help me reach that, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.